Hey y'all, I had something on my mind that it kind of really, it's kind of sad. When you embark a new journey, regardless of how big it is, or maybe it's something like really big, the people closest to you will not support you. Or I don't want to say that for everybody, but when people say like the people around them they don't support you, that definitely is true. It's kind of sad, honestly. Like here I am 10 months later, I'm still living abroad, it's fine me being here, but it's like people on both sides have called me crazy, on both fucking sides. Like here they're like, you American, why you living here? And then back home they're like, where you going, when you coming back? Like, oh my god. But like all of that I can kind of tune out. It's like people calling me crazy. It's like whatever. Like what's crazy is having a dream and not acting. Who was this? My bad. Somebody just texted me. What's crazy is like having a dream or a goal and not doing it because whatever the fuck the reason is. That's more crazy. I thought I would rather sit here and be crazy and me actually do something than for me to sit here and be 80 years old having regrets watching everybody else do what the fuck I wanted to do. No. But I can deal and tune that out. I can deal with that and tune all that shit out. What hurts the most is when your parent is one of the people that just seemingly does not believe in you or does not support you. That is wow. And then it's even worse when like me and my mama, we were very close. It hurts me to say word, but like I just don't feel close to her no more. Like I really don't. But we were really close. And it's like over the years, the more I started expressing things that I wanted to do, like things that I wanted to do in my life to her, I started telling her what I wanted to do. It just seemed like everything that I actually was passionate about was met with, how you gonna get the money to do that? How you gonna do that? You don't know what you're doing. Da, 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 da. And just focus like you need to go to school. Like it's just always work, get a good job, whatever. And I do understand that. See, look, you see the noise in the background, period. We living in a whole different country. This is what I wanted to do. No, but it's crazy because I understand. I This is my problem. I be robbing myself of my feelings by trying to. I understand why they think like that. I understand why I think like that, but I genuinely do. I understand why she's like that because she just wants me to be safe, and that's something that I heard this quote. Somebody was like, your friends and your family, they don't want to see you succeed. They want to see you safe. This is very unsafe. Going to live in a country is very uncertain. Um, but it's like 10 months later, it's still like every second, when you coming back? When are you coming back? Evan, just come home. I'm like, there's nothing there for me. It really hurts. It really does hurt. But it's like, this is what comes with the territory. And it's, I keep saying, and it's, because it's like, it just keeps getting deeper and deeper. It's like, I already knew from the jump. It's sad when it's like, when it really is your parent and you were once like really close, because it's like, I want to tell you what I want to do, but I know you're going to put your reality on what you think is possible onto me, when in reality we got two different realities going on, and that's the problem. Or it's like everything that I want to do is not possible for you. Or maybe I don't want to say that, but it's like it's normal for me, but it looks crazy to you. That's the problem. But it was crazy because like a year before I actually came out here, I was like, I told her, I was like, I want to come here. I told I said I wanted to come here, but not to live. It was just, I wanted to go, there was like some Google event, developers conference or whatever that I wanted to come do. And, so I was like, I want to learn Spanish. I think I wanted to be a fucking software engineer. And then there was this Google event and it's in Spanish. So I'm like, oh, wow, that's two birds, one stone. I told her that it wasn't, oh, wow, really? It was not, how you gonna get the money? What are you doing? I knew this was gonna be, I don't want to say a problem, but I knew, oh, you should probably stop telling her stuff. I knew that day would come. When I told my sister, I didn't tell her, I told my sister that I wanted to be a nomad. And I said, because I just don't see myself living, especially me in the U.S. for all my whole life. No. I said, I don't want to, I just don't see myself. Do I have work permissions? My bad. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I knew this was gonna be the prophecy was coming true. The prophecy of those around you just would not support. I knew that was gonna be a thing when I told my sister, who told my mother that I wanted to be a nomad because I didn't see myself living in the U.S. for a long time, and she sat me down at the table. I will never forget this day. She sat me down at the table and was like, what do you got? What are you doing? Like, she was basically asking me, what am I doing in my life? At the time, my life was horrible. I was going down here. I had stopped going to school because I didn't see the point. I don't think I was unemployed at that time, but it was like I was just basically I was lost. And the conversation that we had that day was the last conversation that I would have with my child that's lost in the world. But she just was like, "Yeah, well, I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think you're doing. You think you want to be a little nomad?" Da 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 da. And in that moment, I said, "Oh, I'm never telling her shit ever again." Mind you, I didn't even tell her. But I was like, "Oh, I'm never telling her my dreams." That's actually so crazy. Like, wow, it's it's funny, like, remembering that conversation. I didn't say nothing. I didn't react in that moment. I just said, okay. And then I started driving home. I was pissed. I said, oh, she ain't never gonna hear from me again. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But fast forward, I'm here. Like I said, in another country, just living, and it was crazy. I was like, in my head, I said, oh, she's not gonna know. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna tell her. I'm just going to pop up in the Dominican Republic. What ended up happening? I stayed true to my word. I wasn't going to tell her shit because I knew how she would react. The only reason why she found out that I came here was because AT&T snitched and told her that I switched my phone plan to the international plan, and I had to fess up. That's the only reason why. I had to tell her a week before I left. But I had the plane ticket booked. I had where I was staying at already figured out. And it's so crazy. Ever since I've been here, you think I would have thought, I would have thought she would be like, Evan's finally doing it. No. After every minor, every challenge that I faced here, it was just come home. What are you doing? I wish you would have planned this out. Not, oh, you can do this, you can get through that. That is so crazy. So now I really have it established in my head for my actual dreams and goals, or my other dreams. Because you realize, like, me being a nomad, it wasn't just me going to the Dominican Republic and then coming back to the U.S. and that's it. She ain't never gonna know when the fuck I'm about to go somewhere else. That's so crazy. That's like, it's sad. It really is. It's just sad. It really is sad. I'm not gonna say she hasn't supported me at all. No, she's definitely helped me out financially because I've been unemployed this whole time. I can't work here. But it's like, wow, it's so crazy, like, actually experiencing that. I've listened to so many people's, like, stories about them embarking out on a new adventure, but the people around them just were not supportive. That is so true. And it's like every single time something just pops up, it's just ready to, they just ready to be like, oh, just stop. Like, what are you doing? Just stop. That's so crazy. If I was like that, I think I did used to be like that because I didn't understand. I had a couple of friends that told me that they were starting businesses in the past or whatever, and I wasn't as supportive because I only saw the risk, but I didn't see, like, the reward. So I told them, like, we should probably step back. I am no longer like that, and I just really want to apologize to them because now I understand how annoying it is to start something and people just don't encourage you. That's what it is. I just feel like I don't have nobody that's, like, encouraging me for the most part. That's partially my fault because I moved and I stopped talking to everybody. But, like, the one person that I keep in contact with, I feel like I'm the black sheep of the family right now. And that's so crazy. And I'd rather be this black ass sheep than a fucking sheep still. Evan, shut up. No, then I'd rather be a black ass sheep than to be a motherfucking sheep in a cattle full of other bitches that wish they could sit here and do what the hell they actually wanted to do. Like, at least I'm over here living my motherfucking life and achieving my goals. That's what's crazy.